okay.
Hello, everybody. First show for the day. Welcome.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for finding this. Good to see you. And that's what I love about this venue. We have so many people popping in, and we get to see so many people that we haven't had on the show before.
Absolutely.
Is this your first time live?
Yes, it is my first time work. It's been very fun. It's been full on though, very competitive field.
Very, Have you been here 10 days? Are you here for the full 10?
Yeah, I'm here for the full 10. So so it's good fun. It's been it can get a bit tedious with all the gigs and all the songs, but it's great fun. It's
and mixing it up too, because you got to try and think, oh, did I play that yesterday? What do I play today?
That's it.
Even that's a pressure in itself.
Absolutely. No, it's you try to pick the same music as the audience will like. As the country festival, you try to pick more into that genre.
Exactly. And hopefully people come with requests and things they want to hear as well.
Yeah, that's it.
So you've been out busking in the heat.
Yes.
How have you been going with that? I suppose being from Adelaide, it's probably still fairly hot. I don't know.
Yeah. And for those who are from Adelaide, like Adelaide's quite warm still, but it's good. It's good fun. You get used to the heat.
Yeah.
Even though it did reach up to 37, which is quite hot for anybody, especially for a vocalist trying to sing. But
absolutely.
it's good fun.
Yeah, it's funny how you say that. You get used to it. Like you build resistance over the 10 days to the end, and you're just like, oh, it's hot, but I don't notice it. Are you going to the Gone Guitars tomorrow night?
I am. Yes, I'll be there, just hanging out and meeting new people. So
lovely.
It's good.
Have you got your outfit sorted?
Honestly, I'm still learning about all of this. To be honest, I don't know what the outfits, how to fit in.
I'm just do whatever you want nowadays. Good. It's very, very relaxed. Some people go really relaxed. Some people go all out. And I suppose it's just what you can carry half the time when you're packing in your suitcase for the week. You keep certain things.
Beautiful. Okay, well, I'll probably just be wearing my cowboy hat and probably just jeans or something casual.
Yeah, absolutely. And that you have to be crazily trying to wipe the sweat off you as you're in.
That's it. Not ideal. Not ideal.
It's such a hot time, but it hasn't been too bad compared to previous years. But yesterday was probably our hottest day, I think, that we've had this week.
I did notice that. It was very warm.
You were out there yesterday as well.
I was, yes.
Are you performing today?
No, I've got a day off the next couple of days. Right. And then I'll probably perform Saturday, maybe in the morning, and then I'll finish.
Yes. Because Cavalcade's on Saturday morning as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to, if you're performing, you'll get to see it. It'll go past.
Oh, beautiful.
So that's lots of fun. I don't know how people are in it this year. It's usually pretty big, so it's a great morning. And then there's sort of people branch off and do their shows and things and last minutes and then head off to the awards. And
it's a little bit all over the place. There's so many things to remember.
Too many things. Last night I had to go. There were so many shows on that I wanted to see, and then I'll pop in and see you, and I'll be like, 4 songs here, 2 there, and I don't know how many venues around the whole of Tamworth we went to.
Oh, I bet you're all on the ball all the time. You're always busy, I can imagine.
Ready for bed next week. It'll be just a night of sleep and nothing else.
I was going to say that, and after this 10 days, you can just chill out.
Exactly. So when did you head back to Adelaide?
I head back Sunday.
Oh gosh.
So I've been here since the 17th. Started driving up 2 days to drive up. The 17th I got here, and then I'm leaving on the 27th.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Gosh. So tell us a bit about you, because we haven't had you on the show before, and we usually do a longer show for Tamworth, and we'd love to go into your musical background and how you got into music and why you like certain genres and things. So tell us a little bit about you and your music.
Absolutely. So I'm actually a blues and soul musician. So back in Adelaide, I do a lot of Etta James, Elvis Presley, and all that stuff. So I also mix pop in, folk, and I'm also doing country up here, which is really fun. So I've been doing music since a very young age, about 10 or 11. And and singing's always been my main thing I do. So
do you love it? Is it something that you wouldn't have a choice to do?
It's always been I feel like it's always been in my blood. It's always been something that I love. But I've only recently, the past 5 years, started taking it very seriously.
Yes.
I was in a band for 4 years, a rock band. So that was really fun. Yes, I do a bit of a mix.
It sounds fantastic. Do you write as well? Like, do you love writing? I suppose you don't get a lot of time to write.
No, well, it's a bit like poetry, I guess. Whenever you find the time, whenever you're driving, well, like not driving, but whenever you're in the passenger seat on the way to a gig, you get inspired and you write. And I've got a couple of songs released. I've got a cover released, so I'm working on another single hopefully this month,
Oh,
and then,
wow.
then an EP
Yes.
next month. So
An EP as well. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I can't wait for that. I
Thank
hope you
you.
come back when you're releasing those, and we
yes,
can have a show and talk about
that
them.
would be great. Absolutely.
I love hearing music stories. Being that you switch between so many genres, do you find that hard? Like, is it hard to do, or is it just a natural?
Because it kind of takes over my whole life. I find it quite easy to switch as a musician. I suppose you get a lot of different gigs and you try to adapt quite quickly.
Yes.
So that's what I'm used to, which
Used
is
to doing it.
which is really fun. So no, I'm quite used to it. Even but it's always a good adventure to
do a different song, a different style.
Absolutely.
I think in country music too, we're such a broad genre now that a lot of what you do in other genres, it probably fits into the country category to some degree anyway. A lot of them love hearing that mix.
Absolutely. I love country music in general. It's a really as I was saying to my dad before, it's a heartfelt genre.
Yes.
It's a beautiful emotional songwriting process, and I love to be a part of it. It's great fun.
Absolutely, we love having you. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. I hope that you've been welcomed in and you've got to meet lots of people and do a lot of networking while you're here as well.
It's incredible. It's great to be here.
Yes. In 2025, you're just saying you've got a single and an EP. You're planning on doing a bit more on the road. You're sort of sticking to Adelaide for the first half.
I'm hoping to have a few more songs released, and what's the plan for 2025? I'm trying to think.
It's too hard to think, isn't it? Tamworth, it takes over.
It does. It absolutely does. I'm hoping to release, as I said, my single at the end of this month, and then my EP in February, March area. And hoping to do a lot more gigs, but mostly concentrating on the songwriting and hopefully being picked up somewhere along the way. So, we'll see how we go.
Do you do most of your songwriting by yourself, or do you often do co-writes?
My recent single, Darling, actually was so I write the lyrics myself, and then the compositions are done with my producer, which was really fun for the first time. That was really fun. So it was really good. Corey's a great musician, and
it was Corey.
Corey. So he's a musician back in Adelaide. So he was really Corey Davis is his name. So very fun.
So are you originally from Adelaide as well? Like you were born there? Or?
Born and raised. Yeah.
I haven't been to Adelaide yet. That's what's on my bucket list.
Oh, it's a beautiful. People call it a country town compared to Sydney and Melbourne. It's a very laid back town, but I love it. It's great. Yeah.
Everybody says that. I've heard so much about it because we're from Tasmania, and it's so nice to hear.
I've heard Tasmania's beautiful as well.
It's gorgeous. You can come down. We're very lucky that water around us makes it hard for music to get to us. It's expensive to get across, and it's a risk to take to pay to get there, and you can't just pack the car and drive.
Absolutely.
But we have such hunger for music as well, which is really good. So
well, hopefully I'll come by one day.
Definitely. Where can we keep our eye on what you're up to when you're releasing, when you're performing? What's the best spot?
So I post everything on my social media. For those who don't have it, I post everything on my website as well, so I have all that everywhere. My Facebook, Instagram is just Holly Hastings Music, very easy to remember.
It's good. It's lovely to remember. I was like, oh, this is so easy.
Good.
And your bookings as well. I was like, oh, this is just great.
It's good. Okay. I'm glad I can make life easier.
All artists need to do that because I'm like, oh, which is their handle and what's their
No, it's
their actual name.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. No, very straightforward. So chuck me a follow. I love making new friends. So
And we can see you playing in Adelaide soon.
I've got a couple of shows coming up. Let me think. I've got a couple at the Norwood East End Cellars. I've got but I'm mostly just working on songwriting at the moment. So I post a lot about that, my processes and that. So anyone in musician world will know and kind of relate to that. And I hope people that aren't musos will still relate to it and have fun. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Thank you so much for talking to us and reaching out. I would love to have you back in February, March when you're releasing your single.
Absolutely.
And Nick has popped in and said hi. Great work, Harley. Sorry, the comments, because we're talking in person, I'm not looking at the screen as often to see the comments.
That's right. Hi, Nick. Thank you.
And I probably forgot to tell you people can actually ask
I didn't actually know that. I haven't been on a live stream since my band, so it's been a long time.
It's been COVID. We all got used to it, didn't we?
Absolutely.
But it's such a good platform streaming out because we can interview anywhere around the world and not have to interrupt, a tour or try to plan that they'll be in this town at this time.
That's
We
it.
can do it when people are on the road.
That's
it
it.
makes it so much easier.
I can imagine. No,
it's we had this platform before COVID, but COVID just made this make sense for artists and for viewers, because we don't get to see everybody perform because you can't go to every single town in the world. So by bringing them a online platform, they get to see songs that they probably wouldn't see in other ones.
absolutely. No,
That's why we love it.
I just wanted to say a quick also thank you to Craig from JCar. He actually saved me a few days ago. My amp completely shut down.
Was the heat?
Oh, it was the heat. Yeah, he was absolutely. He's done it 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
He's absolutely incredible. So I just want to say thank you.
Yes.
In case you're watching here
Thank
today.
you. Actually, that's a really good point, because JB Hi-Fi saved us on Monday as well. It's been really.
It's a scary moment.
Oh,
it is very scary.
Like, my goodness, this is one little thing, and you can't do your show without it.
No, as you know, being a radio host, and as a musician, is also you rely on your equipment. So
Absolutely.
it's great.
Yeah,
it's really
good.
fun.
And it's good that they actually have the knowledge to help us. That was the other thing too. You go into a lot of places and they don't have the understanding.
No,
and the people we've had here to help us have been really, really good.
exactly right. No, it's great to have people with such knowledge, as you said.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having
Please
me.
come back again.
Absolutely, I will. No, it's great fun.
We might do, if it's okay, we might pop your website in the comments.
Oh, please
and then
do, yeah.
people, if you want to jump on and have a look, make sure that you subscribe on all the platforms, and you'll be able to then know when your single's coming out. Do you do pre-orders and things?
I do. I do pre-sales, and I've got merch coming out as well, which I'll be hopefully announcing this week. So yeah.
Oh, so keep an eye out. I'll be watching. That sounds really weird, but I will be.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys shortly. Thank you.